It is that time of the year again, and you've got the opportunity to take advantage of certain tax benefits. What I'm talking about is retirement annuities and tax-free savings. With a retirement annuity, you can deduct it from your contributions from tax and get tax-free growth. And with the tax-free savings, you get tax-free growth and tax-free payouts. Now, there certainly are limits, so you can't invest everything that you've got into these types of investments. There are limits. With a retirement annuity, you are limited to investing 27.5% of your taxable income for the year or remuneration, up to an upper limit of 350,000 Rand for the year. If you invest more than that, you'll not get the full tax benefit, but it will roll over to the next tax year. With the tax-free savings, you've got a limit of 36,000 Rand with a lifetime limit that you can invest into a tax-free savings of 500,000 Rand. So annual limit of 36,000 Rand in a given tax year and lifetime limit of 500,000 Rand. So it's important to note with the tax-free savings, if you invest more than you're allowed to invest, you'll actually get taxed. You'll get taxed at 40%. So, and this is also important that you've got 36,000 Rand across all your tax-free savings. So many people think that they can invest 36,000 Rand in one and 36,000 Rand in another tax-free savings. No, that's not the case. You can invest 36,000 Rand across all your tax-free savings combined. Now, I wanted to show you what the actual tax benefit of these type of investments are, and I'm specifically going to focus on the retirement annuity. And I'm going to give you this in a way of an example. So the example I've got is with Lucy. Now, Lucy is 35 years old, and she is currently earning 45,000 Rand a month. Now, Lucy wanted to retire at 65 and earn the same Rand equivalent that she's earning now, which we'll touch on later. Now, in Lucy's case, if she needs to retire at 65 and wants to earn the same Rand equivalent as 45,000 Rand in today's Rand value, she actually needs about 47 million Rand at retirement. And to get to 47 million Rand at retirement, she needs to save 8,485,000 Rand a month. So it's almost 20%. Now, in Lucy's case, she can't save almost 8,500 Rand a month. She can only save 4,000 Rand into a retirement annuity. Now, let's take a look. What does this actually mean? Lucy needs 47 million Rand at retirement. Her 4,000 Rand that she can save would provide her approximately 21.8 million Rand at retirement. All right, so that's four times less than what she needs at retirement. We also need to take into account what inflation does. Now, inflation erodes your money's buying power over time. And in Lucy's case, if she wants to be able to do the same with 45,000 Rand at retirement, she actually needs to earn a lot more. In her case, she needs to earn 194,000 Rand at retirement. So again, that's 4 times more than what she's earning now at retirement, and that's going to have the same buying power, the same Rand equivalent as 45,000 Rand today. And remember, that also then needs to escalate in retirement every year. So with a retirement annuity, what's our main biggest advantages? We get tax-free growth, but also the retirement annuity is tax deductible. So we can actually get money back from SARS every year. And in Lucy's case, if she invests 48,000 Rand per year, if she invests 4,000 Rand per month, it is a total investment of 48,000 Rand per year. She gets money back from SARS, and in her case, she gets back just more than 16,000 Rand. So what this actually means is, for an investment of 48,000 Rand, it's only costing Lucy 31,764 Rand for the year. And the beauty of this is that you get growth on 48,000 Rand, not what it's costing her, 31,000, just over 31,000 Rand. So this is a phenomenal investment, and on top of that, you get tax-free growth. So in Lucy's example, she gets about 34% back from SARS, And so just on that difference alone, it is costing her 31,000 and she gets an investment of 48,000 Rand plus growth. All right. So the main benefit with a retirement annuity is the tax advantage. And the beauty of this is if she can actually reinvest the tax. Because in many cases, similar to Lucy's case, she can't invest the full amount that she needs to invest to retire. She can only invest 4,000 Rand. But now she gets some money back from SARS. So what's stopping her from reinvesting that 34% that she's getting back from SARS? And in her case, if she does invest that, she gets about just under 7.5 million at retirement more if she reinvests her tax savings every year. What I also wanted to discuss is the cost of delay. And this is quite a real factor when it comes to retirement planning. We tend to think that retirement is generally at 65, and it's such a long time until we reach 65. So why stress about it now? Now Lucy is 35 years old and she wants to start investing 4,000 Rand a month. If she delays and only starts investing at 37, so that's 2 years later, she would have 22% less. Now that's insane. So her 100,000 Rand contribution that she would have invested over the 2-year period is costing her 4.8 million Rand at retirement. It gets worse if you delay longer. So if Lucy delays 4 years, instead of 35, only starts investing at 39, her contributions would have been 222,000 Rand into the retirement annuity, and that's going to cost her 40%. She's going to have 8.7 million Rand less at retirement. Now, put that differently, her current contribution of 4,000 Rand would give her about 21 million Rand at retirement, and she'd be able to earn an income of about shy under 21 million Rand at 21,000 Rand as an income at retirement. If she delays for 2 years, she'll only be able to earn an income of 17,987 Rand per month. So that's 14% less. And again, if she delays for 4 years, only starts investing at 39, she'll have that 8-point-something million less and only be able to earn an income of 15,352. That's 27% less at retirement. The cost of the delay is a real factor to consider. In Lucy's case, if she starts at 35, she needs to invest 8,500 to reach her ultimate goal to be able to retire. But if she delays and only starts at 37, she needs to invest 31% more. Instead of 8,500, she now needs to invest 10,000 Rand a month. So that gap actually widens significantly more as she gets older. If she only starts investing at 39, she now needs to invest more than 11,700 Rand to reach the same goal, whereas if she only started 4 years earlier at 35, she would have only had to invest 8,500. So cost is, the time is such a vital element when it comes to investing, and the more time you've got, the less you have to invest, obviously, to reach the same goal. So next time, I do want to discuss a couple of things just to shed some light with retirement planning, because this was a very basic retirement plan. But what we need to take into account that sometimes certain expenses increase at a higher rate than normal inflation. And in Lucy's case, I worked on 5%. But just as an example, medical aids do not increase with 5%. They tend to increase with 9-10% round about there. And that's a huge difference. And the difference that it actually makes when it comes to your retirement planning is huge. So next time we'll discuss a little bit about that as well. And what I also want to discuss is that investing towards retirement, we tend to think we only invest into a retirement annuity and that's what we need to do. But I don't think investing into a retirement annuity for retirement alone is your best chances of being able to retire. And the reason I say that is a retirement annuity is tax deductible, but the flip side of the coin is a retirement annuity is also taxable the day that you retire. So I would rather look at retirement to have a portion of my income to be taxable in the retirement annuity and another portion of my income not taxable. But I'll dig into that a bit in the next video to explain how that can actually make a difference and what it can actually mean in terms of how you should contribute towards retirement. But that's it for today. I just wanted to give you an idea in terms of what the big benefits would be if you invest into a retirement annuity and the phenomenal tax benefits that you can have and how that tax benefits can actually boost your retirement if you reinvest that towards retirement. Cheers.